crowd going, go!
Come on, going one time!
Speedgolf, baby! Let's go!
Speedgolf Baby, let's go! Welcome back to Speedgolf Baby. I'm so glad you clicked on this video. This is Adam Lorton here with Mattie. You are about to see some amazing speed golf at a golf course I absolutely love. That will be GlenOaks Country Club, Prospect, Kentucky, about 15 minutes outside Louisville. And that is the home course for one Jason Hawkins, two-time U.S. Speed Golf champion, and just as important, one could argue, the host of Speed Golf with Hawk on YouTube. Catch season 2 airing now. I think episode 3 of season 2 was published today as we record this. If you've watched Speed Golf with Hawk, you know this golf course already. Jason is about to take the tee. Let's hear what's on his mind.
What are you feeling right now in this moment? Are you nervous?
You know, I always have a little pre-round jitters. I've not hit a ball, stroked a putt, not done anything. Got everything set up this morning for the event.
Based on your last performance, how are you hoping to do today?
I'm hoping it'll be better. Hoping the putting will be better. Ball striking was good. At the last tournament, just couldn't make a putt.
So is putting the main thing you're focusing on today?
Ball striking still got to be good. Just got to make a few putts. And do it quickly.
Just got to make a few putts and do it quickly. Speed golf wisdom from the Hawk.
You know, I thought it was interesting watching him practice there. He takes a lot of, looks like he's preparing to shoot that driver off the deck a fair amount. Is that something we've seen from the Hawk in previous rounds?
Jason loves to take driver off the deck, probably to an unhealthy degree. By the way, while we're waiting for Jason to take the tee here, Speed Golf Baby just hit its first 500 views, so thank you very much to everybody who's been watching these videos from the very start. And if you know a friend who'd get a kick out of watching high-level speed golf, I think you can safely direct them to Speed Golf Baby. I don't believe there's anyone else who is producing exactly what we're doing here. All right, Jason Hawkins. He's about to get the 10 seconds call, and there's no longer time, Matt, in between for 10 seconds to pass than between when you're told you have 10 seconds and it's time to hit.
I can only imagine.
Hole number 1 at GlenOaks, straight ahead, par 4, no trouble in the fairway, big wide area. It's about 390 yards. This is like a driver 9-iron for most of these guys.
Oh, we have some company with him today.
That's right, Jason's trusty dog Cleo. You'll recognize Cleo from the Speed Golf with Hawk logo. Jason has found the left rough, as you can see, almost exactly 150.
It'd be nice to have a K9 caddy coming behind you.
Completely agree. That one looks like it came off just a little bit to the left, and would you look at that? Pin high on the left side. He's got to clear the trap here. Tough to get this close. All right.
Looks like a pretty good effort.
Really good effort. Jason has, he's played it safe, which is what you want to do there. Given himself a guaranteed par putt and a very, very, very low chance of double bogey. Just misses on the low side. You notice that matte green Callaway, Matt?
Sure do.
Seen anybody else play that ball?
I think that would be yours, wouldn't it?
I got the idea from the Hawk.
You can only imagine, especially on a gray day like this, the
contrast is pretty nice. Right. Wes Cupp on the tee. You remember that Wes came from behind. He was 4th on the leaderboard going into the second round at the Alabama Speedgolf Open. Came from behind, shot 1 under par on his last 13 holes to take the title in Alabama. Fun fact, Wes also defeated Jason Hawkins here in Kentucky 1 year ago in the 2021 Kentucky Speedgolf Championships. The first person ever to beat Jason Hawkins at his home course.
Well, that ought to give you some momentum coming into today, doesn't it?
You know, Wes and his wife Lauren made a last-minute decision to travel to Kentucky. They have 3 kids just like I do, so I'm sure securing childcare was a key concern. But you have to imagine that for the storyline, another key concern would be, I have to defend my title and beat Jason again. Alright, Wes out of the sand has left himself, we'll call it 6-7 feet for par here. All right. That looks like 2 bogeys to start the first hole here.
Of course, not giving up any this afternoon.
It was a wet morning here in Kentucky. Actually, 1 hour rain delay. I didn't get the word about the rain delay until I was already at the course. And as I was driving there, I was thinking, boy, it sure is dark for us to be starting speed golf in 1 hour.
Lauren, you may hit away.
Big tee shot there from Lauren Cupp. Hole 1 plays 361 from the white tee there. She's left herself, looks like 155. You can see the standing water there. That's how, it was a torrential downpour. We were really lucky to get this round in. In general, what you'll see on this golf course is that it's in great shape. The greens look really soft, but they're sneaky quick. Right. Alright, and Lauren, with a nice touch there from short of the green, got, what, 4 or 5 feet for par here.
And with confidence puts it in.
Rolls it in, confident stroke. And last on the tee, we're going to see Scott Dawley, director of Speed Golf USA. Started red hot on Saturday in Alabama with a minus 270.
This is the 8 o'clock tee time. Now on the tee, Scott Dawley.
Had a 15-foot birdie putt to win the tournament in Alabama, which he left 3 inches short of the hole. Disappointing finish. Ended up 19 seconds behind Wes Cupp, the champ there. You know Scott. Scott is an excellent golfer, so he's looking to shoot under par today. Under golf par.
Hit away.
Always tough to score in wet conditions.
It is tough to score in wet conditions. You see how hard he swings at the driver. He swings harder than Wes or Jason. And Scott's distance off the tee, definitely a help, especially if you can't count on a lot of roll. Okay. Scott, 9-iron in hand. And you saw the silo with the spike. Scott just added the spike this year, Matt. Before, he would just lay the clubs on the ground. He likes the spike because then he doesn't have to bend down as far to get it.
Well, I think that's one of the interesting things about speed golf is it's such a a blossoming sport that you see a lot of different approaches to how to carry the bag, and there's still a lot of experimentation and innovation going on.
Absolutely. Scott Dawley and Lauren Cupp on top of the leaderboard after 1 hole. And I want to say thank you to Wright Implement. Look, if you're in Indiana or Kentucky and you're in the market for outdoor equipment, large or small, you have to go to Wright Implement. I have to warn you though, they want to make you a customer for life, Matt. So be careful. They might want to give you friendly service, competitive prices, delivery, and they've got all the outdoor brands you want. Deere, Honda, Steel, Anderson, Kuhn, Mean Green, Krone, Echo. You can find them at wrightimp.com. That's WRIGHT imp.com. And Wright Imp on all the socials. Thanks to Wright Implement for making the Kentucky Speedgolf Open possible. Really appreciate it. Hole number 2, Matt, is a hard dogleg left. If you're really ballsy, you'll put it over the backyards on the left side, and you see that that's exactly what Lauren Cupp has done. Now this is a dangerous play because if you get a bad kick off this hill, it can roll all the way down into the pond there. Less of a concern on a wet day, and Lauren has a great angle into this green.
Downhill lie's a little tough though. She's gotta really commit to this one.
Downhill lie and a back pin. That looks like she did not get 100% of it. You can see anytime a speed golfer is slow to pick up and move, it's because they're watching the ball. All right, I can tell you from experience, this is a tough up and down. It's tough to get this short of the hole. Look at that, she caught it too clean. And now she'll be putting for par from the back of the green. Ball is on a sprinkler head here. By the way, in case you ever see it, we were playing lift, clean, and place all day on this this rainy first day in Kentucky. See what I mean about sneaky fast greens? That looked like it was going to stop 6 feet short. Turned out to be a perfect lag from back there. And that's going to be a 5. A little disappointing for Lauren after a great drive. But a 5 on hole number 2 is actually not the worst thing you can do to yourself. Alright, and after a par on the first, got the director on the tee. You'll start to recognize that swing from Scott. That was not his full 290 driver swing. That was his high 250 cut. And that's left him about 150. He's going to have to carry the pond, but you got plenty of room over there. I'm going to guess that's another 9-iron for Scott. And he has left himself...
Left it very nice position.
That's 5 feet for birdie right there. This would be a stroke and a half gained. Oh, no. All right, tap in par. Still a fine result on the second hole. But, I mean, if you birdie this hole, you've gained a stroke and a half on the field. All right, let's see that one more time. Maybe it'll go in this time.
Painful to watch, Adam. Oh.
You knew Scott thought he made it. All right, the Hawk. Bogey on the first. On the tee at the second. Jason, this is his home course. He's tried this hole every which way, so he knows to take it up, challenge the tree just a little bit, but with a little cut. You see, he's in the very same place Scott was. 9-iron in hand for the Hawk. Right. This is a good leave on the front of the green. This will be an uphill putt. Right to left, probably 25 feet.
It's a nice stroke there.
He's mad at himself for that, but I'm not. I think that's a great result. Notice that 2:05. That's a full 20 seconds faster than anybody else has played this hole so far. All right, Wes Cupp with the slowest time on the first. Oh, excellent. That looks like it was drawing just a little bit, right where you want it to be. You'll see Wes in the same spot as Jason and Scott. And Matt, I promised you that I would show you. We mentioned it on the first Speed Golf broadcast. I promised I would show you the wide-angle extreme golf challenge filmed in Korea that Wes and his wife Lauren played in. They had a mix of formats: alternate shot, best ball men, best ball women, and maybe even 2-ball scramble. Anyway, really fun event, and Speedgolf Baby has lots to learn because that was high production value. Wes loves the bump and run, and I think on a dry green that could have been
good.
Almost in the hole. As is, got 5-6 feet for par.
Good putt.
All right, 3 pars and a bogey on hole number 2. And Scott Dawley atop your leaderboard. He's even par on the day. Hole 3, in my opinion, is actually harder than the number 1 handicap hole, hole number 2. Hole number 3, long uphill par 3, 185 to the front edge of the green, usually 200 to the pin.
Nice ball.
Scott's hit a nice one. Now, when the tee is on the right side, you have to navigate this ditch here on the right side. And Scott, really savvy, takes a little hop off the culvert. His camera operator follows suit. I don't know if he knew that that would be part of the job description. But Scott, even with 5-iron, has wound up pretty significantly short here. Be looking to get up and down for a 3.
Pretty good shot there.
Pretty good shot. Yeah, I think a 3 here gains you at least half a stroke on the field. And a really confident stroke there from Scott Dawley. He's still even par through 3 on his way to hole number 4. Jason Hawkins has a 5-iron in the bag. Always hits driver on this hole.
Interesting.
He might know something that we don't. I guess he also practices this shot. So yeah, he's left himself just above pin high on a real easy driver swing.
Settle.
There you go, those sneaky fast greens again. That one has rolled, actually, that's the very same spot Scott Dawley was hitting from.
There we go.
And Jason sinks it too.
It's a good finish there.
Yep. Looks like we're gonna get a replay of that as well.
There we go.
Alright. I believe that was 5-iron for Wes Cupp off the tee. You notice his muscle memory had him going left. We usually tee off the left tee box here, as they're on the right tee box. And now Wes having to think quickly. Camera operator does it too. Expertly played though, using the culvert. Wes short of the green there with the 5-iron. Playing his classic bump and run. Got some check on it, and that is 15 feet. A lot longer than he'd like to leave himself for a 3 here. Oh, really good effort.
4.
Another thing you'll observe is that all 4 of these golfers have a way that they like to carry their bag on the green. So Jason has the strap over the shoulder. Scott, he holds it in his left hand and putts one-handed. And then Wes hangs the bag on the hook. And we'll see Lauren, she uses the strap and holds her bag kind of like a backpack. So every one of them has their own patented move. I personally, I've tried all of them, and I like the hook on the belt like Wes Cupp. Actually, I use this aluminum ring.
Ah, there you are.
All right. Lauren has gone long on this one. Overpowered it. He here is going to be getting it onto the putting surface. Alright, not what you want. Still has a downhill chip now. We had a few of these yesterday, didn't we, Matt?
Sure did. All of them difficult.
Yeah.
Oh, that
See,
was
that
a
was
good touch.
Really, really good touch. And still runs a good 6 feet by here.
Don't go behind this.
Don't go behind the screen. Good note. That is a 5 for Lauren Cupp. You do not love to see it. By the way, this is Speedgolf Baby, not the Masters. In Speedgolf Baby, all of the bird noises are authentic. No bird noises piped in. Scott Dawley still on top of the leaderboard, half a minute under Speedgolf par. Although Jason Hawkins, closing fast, has already 40 seconds ahead of Scott. And while we're thanking sponsors, gotta talk about Analytical IQ. If you know a healthcare executive who's getting squeezed financially, they probably need to work on their Medicare Advantage risk coding. It's worth literal millions of dollars, and most provider organizations are mediocre at it. If that applies to you, then maybe you should go to analyticaliq.com. That's analyticaliq.com. It's in the video description. Hole number 4. Hole 4 is a par 4. You'll notice that the fairway gets a lot skinnier as you hit it farther. So about a 240, 250 drive is ideal here. Hits the fat part of the fairway, gives you about 140, 150 into the green.
Should be no problem for these guys, right?
Should be no problem for Scott Dawley, that's for sure. And there he is. There's that casual driver swing. He sits there and watches it for quite a while. But that was a club twirl. He did leave himself in the fairway. We missed the second shot. This is Scott with off the green putt for birdie.
Yeah, that hill. Come on.
And
It's a big hill to climb right there.
He has not hit it hard enough. This is putting his perfect even par streak at risk.
Okay, 5.
Unfortunate 3-putt from off the green there. Bogey for Scott Dawley. And he'll be looking to make that one up. Hawk looking up the right side there. I don't know that he loved that drive.
Alright. Shaky start, Will. Couple good pars though on 2 and 3. We'll take those. Oh, get down.
Get down, he says. All right, Hawk off the green. He was pin high on the left side. This is going to be a touchy little chip. Looks like he's played it perfectly.
Oh, it's
I
still
cannot
not there.
I cannot believe that ball stopped where it did. All right, so 3 to 4 feet for his par there.
Shoot, Jason. Shoot.
Bogey for Dawley. Bogey for Hawkins. Let's see if the Cupps can do any better. This one kind of reminds me of yours, Matt.
It's got that nice, sort of simple yet elegant.
That's right. From just off the fairway.
Nice.
Gets a nice from the camera operator. You always like to hear that. Alright, similar spot to Scott Dawley. Off the green. Gonna have to hit this one hard. Oof. He has done that. Oh,
Got that left hand low grip.
Good shots for a 5.
a lot of good shots for a 5, and the bogey train continues on hole number 4. Love to see Lauren Cupp snap the streak. All right, we're catching up with her as she approaches her drive.
If you're right around the base of that tree.
Looks like she's piped this one exactly where she wanted to. And yet, has not found it yet. This is one of the worst feelings, when you're sure you've hit a great shot,
It's gotta be like right here.
and yet the ball is nowhere to be seen. And this is where discipline is absolutely required as a speed golfer, because I mean, my policy is, if I can't find it and I count to 10, I'm already unzipping my bag. See, they found a ball, but it wasn't hers.
Oh,
so
that's
now,
devastating.
so yeah, look at this. 30 seconds wasted, still no ball, and now she's going to take a drop with a penalty stroke. So, I mean, that's effectively a shot and a half
That
lost.
wasn't me. Gotta drop one here, I guess. That is so weird.
I know this morning I certainly dropped a few just to catch a breath.
Even if you could find it, it's worth it just to save the time.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, Lauren from just off the green. You're looking to pitch this probably on the fringe, I would think, and then roll it on. That looks frankly ideal. All right, drive, drop, 3, 4. So this should be for a 5. All right. 5 for Lauren. 5, 5, 5. You don't love to see that on the scorecard. And all bogeys for our featured speed golfers here on the 4th.
Ridiculous 5, as she said.
All right. And with that, Jason Hawkins pulls ahead of Scott Dawley thanks entirely to speed.
That's a key bit of athleticism there for the
Yeah,
sport.
well, they're within 12 seconds of each other. Hole 5, a short par 4. In the main features of hole 5 would be the trouble on the left and the trouble on the right. You want a controlled drive here.
Right on!
Hawk does not love that one. Now, is this going to be lost ball right side, or is this going to be just in the tall grass? We'll find out soon enough. You can hear Hawk's camera operator huffing and puffing. I can attest, it is tough to keep up with this guy. He's found his ball, though.
Right, baby.
Be right, baby, he says. Imagine the swing of emotions from potential lost ball to a 5-foot birdie putt. Hawk 2 over par.
Get in there, baby.
Oh,
Yes.
And he
and
rolls it
finishes.
right in. A minute 54 seconds. He's going to be happy with that. See it one more time. 5 feet for birdie.
Makes the game look easy.
Does. Started that just outside the right edge, curved it right in, and this is what I would call the first hill climb of the day. Is following hole 5. You're at the bottom of the hill. You need to head up to the top of hole 6.
Beautiful wildlife.
Beautiful wildlife.
Now all these players are quite athletic, but when we look at Hawkins, there's just there's something extra there that
You cannot teach fast. I had a friend who was... Scott, not loving that drive. I had a friend who's quite athletic asking me what I thought Jason could run a 5K in. I don't know the answer to that, but my guess is he's like a 17-minute 5K kind of guy. Hawk, if you're watching this, go ahead and comment. What would you run a 5K in? All right. Scott Dawley, behind the wall. I'm impressed that he found this ball. And would you look at that? Made clean contact with it. If he makes par after that, I will be in awe. I mean, he's left himself in a great spot here. Here's the one-handed putt. Can that possibly be hard enough?
That's pretty darn close.
Oh my goodness. Leaves it one foot short. Tap in 4. Took him 2.5 minutes. Probably a little time searching there, but a really good result. Let's see that shot from behind the wall one last time. Probably lucky that it was lift clean in place. See him,
Sure.
He got to sit the ball up just a little bit. But even so, this is a...
And just goes to show you how many different ways there are to score in this game.
Yes, sir. Well, and how much farther did he hit that than Hawk? I think Hawk had 130 yards. I think Scott may have had 100.
Well, everybody knows when you pull it, that ball is going to go a lot further.
It's true. Wes Cupp does not opt for the driver off the tee. 5-iron there. And that one looks like it was straight down the pipe. Yes, indeed. All right, but that does mean Wes is going to have 150, 160 into this green. Yep. And from the left side of the fairway, sometimes you can't even see the pin. So that definitely adds to the degree of difficulty. But Wes, he's hit a lovely here, right in the middle of the green. Knocks it up the hill. This is kind of over a ridge here, so it's going to keep running. Oh,
It's a great look.
nearly gets the birdie, but this is not a gimme here, coming back for the par. Oh, you hate to see it. A lot of good shots for a 5. Second time in a row. Wes Cupp bogeys 4 of the first 5. Not the start you're looking for here at GlenOaks. These are some of the most scoreable holes on the course. All right. And Lauren, we're going to catch the last part of the hole here for her. I believe this is a par putt.
How does that go right?
How does that go right? It didn't go right for Jason Hawkins. Wait, it went correctly. It did not go to the right side of the hole. All right. A birdie, a par, and 2 bogeys on hole number 5. We're going to move on to hole number 6, an uphill par 4. Jason Hawkins, by virtue of that birdie, has moved a full nearly 2 minutes ahead of Scott Dawley. And this broadcast is brought to you by ISGA Worlds Week. If you love speed golf, you can't afford to miss Worlds Week in St. Augustine, Florida, November 13 through 17. I'm planning to be there. 2 amazing events, the Speed Golf World Championships, where individual world champions, men and women, will be crowned, and the Speed Golf Team World Cup, where teams of 2 golfers will represent their country for the first ever World Cup title. Head over to playspeedgolf.com to get all the details, including hotel packages. playspeedgolf.com. Hole 6. Par 4, straight up the hill. You get to see Jason running with Cleo in tow. This is a long transition. You have to climb a hill after 5, run across this part of the neighborhood, and then make your way across to the tee. But no trouble on the drive here. You can swing away with confidence. We see the Hawk has done exactly that. Coming off a birdie on 5. He is he's in his element here. Looked a little chunky to me.
A
What
little
do you
fat.
think?
A little fat.
Oh. I guess it wasn't that bad.
Worked out for him.
2 feet. Back-to-back birdies for the Hawk. And if he keeps playing like this is not going to be very much fun to watch at all.
Making it look easy out there.
Really is. All right. The director, after his clutch par on the 5th, he hits it hard off the tee on the 6th.
All right, Scotty, let's go.
And you can hear his wife, Natalie, and his kids all riding along to encourage him. Just a partial wedge there for the director. And he's gone over the pin. Still, this is a fine leave. What, 12 feet for birdie? Good effort. And Scott is so confident on these 3-footers. Yeah. Easy peasy. Time par on this course, 59 minutes. And Scott is currently well on track to break that. Expect Scott to be in like the 55-minute range generally on this course.
Be the number.
Wes Cupp from the fairway.
Oh.
So camera operator likes the shot. Came up just a bit short, but this is a nice birdie look. And after 4 bogeys in the first 5 holes, Wes would love to make this. Oh. Good effort. And Wes is moving on to the par 5-7. Now Lauren Cupp gone over the back here on the 6th. That was her par putt that just ran by. That's going to be yet another bogey for Lauren. Not the start she was looking for. Right. Look at that. A full 25 seconds faster for the Hawk than Scott Dawley, both with a birdie as well. And Jason Hawkins suddenly out to a commanding lead. 4 shots ahead of Dawley, 6 shots ahead of Cupp. Hole 7 is a gettable par 5. Tougher to get it when it's rainy out there. You can see just a little spot of water on the lens. It's evidence of the rain that day.
How wet are their shoes at this point?
You saw you've seen some splashing after their footsteps. Feet should be damp. All right, and I see Jason with iron in hand. I would normally expect driver off the deck here, so I think he's laying up. Yeah, that was a 9-iron. Looks like he's going to be just trying to play it up and down from 100 yards. I'm not comfortable putting my bag that close to the ball.
Hey. It's so much closer to reach to.
It's true. Oh yeah, he saves time that way. Right. Alright, Hawk hit it perfectly pin high, a little on the left here. Now this putt, Jason knows this, but this putt runs away toward the hole. This is more downhill than you think. Easy to run this one past.
That was great speed on that, though.
Really good speed. Still 4 feet for the par. Confident stroke there from the Hawk, and he is moving on. All right. The director, following back-to-back pars, back-to-back birdie opportunities, frankly. And you see, this is another long transition from hole to hole. He's stuffed the clubs, and then he's got another 50 yards to get back to the tee. If Scott gets a good drive here, I would expect him to try to challenge the water and get it close to the green on his second shot. All right. Scott, 5-iron in hand here. You can see he's a good 220 from the green. I think he likes it. Alright, he successfully challenged the water. He's got just a pitch there. And that is this is a good birdie look here. I'm sure he would like to get it closer, but it's within 10 feet. Little slider to the right. Wow, just missed it on the high side.
It's a good effort.
Yep. Tough to be too sad about a tap-in par on this one, especially on this wet day. Wes Cupp from the fairway. Oh, and with that abbreviated swing, I think it's safe to say he is not challenging the water. Going to take his chances getting up and down from about 100.
Nice.
You notice that the closer you get to the water level, the wetter it is. All right, almost the same putt as the director had.
Good putt.
And he's done it. Birdie for Wes Cupp. Put that on the re-render list.
Good putt.
All right. Lorton Cupp has gone over the green here. I believe that was her third, and that this will be a birdie putt. We'll confirm that when we see her scorecard pop up. Just missed on the low side.
Not getting many breaks today.
No breaks for Lauren. Really unfortunate. Not the kind of golfer. Not the kind of golf we expect to see from Lorton Cupp. Wes with a much needed birdie there. It's going to bring him one shot closer. He's now very close to Scott Dawley, within or almost within a stroke. Jason Hawkins still comfortably in the lead. Hey, listen up, Q Golf Club. This advertisement's on me. This is a complete freebie, but I see you out there. The adjustable golf club that's going to revolutionize the game of speed golf. Matt knows what I'm talking about.
Sure do.
He watched the Kickstarter video yesterday. All right, I want you to think about how fast Jason Hawkins is going to be when he's not carrying a full bag with him. So, Q team, I know you're having production issues. I'm waiting patiently for my club. My dad is waiting patiently for his. I just want you to know that when you've got inventory to sell, Speedgolf Baby is going to be here, and we will help you promote that. I'm sure we can come to a lucrative arrangement for everybody. Anyway, if you're a person watching this and you've never heard of the Q Golf Club, head over to q.golf and see the club that's going to change the game. On to hole 8, par 3. This is one of the signature holes here at GlenOaks. And as you watch Jason go through this path, I just want you to appreciate that it looks like he's in a tropical rainforest right now. This is 170 yards, way the heck downhill. Probably plays 155, 160. It's hard to convince yourself to just hit a 9-iron.
Hard 9, he says.
Hard 9 for the Hawk. It's a long way down there.
Go! Go just a little bit.
Begging for it to go.
Begging for it to go. And really the hard part of this hole, Matt, is not playing hole 8. It's making the climb back up to hole 9.
Ooh. Do not envy these golfers.
But Jason, after begging for the ball to go, is basically pin high here. And a nice lag putt. That's going to be a comfortable 3 on the 8.
Take 3 every time on that one, Will.
Take 3 every time.
Now you'd think that climb up the hill might be worth that stroke.
Yes, sir. All right.
Looked like a good swing to me.
Yeah, the director goes to pick up the bag right away. You know he's gonna like it.
Oh,
Whoa! I would say he
mark.
likes it. Easy birdie there for the director, and he is back to even par on the day. Nice play from Scott Dawley.
You're gonna run up that hill. You want to do it after a birdie, right?
That's right. All right, Wes Cupp, patented bump and run here. Whoa! Gave it a look, and now has a bit longer than he'd like for the par.
Oh my God, it's actually hit the hole. 4.
A disappointing 4 for Wes. Still even par on the last 2 holes.
Sorry, thanks, Nick.
All right. And this is Lauren. That would be her second shot onto the green here. Got a long one for par. Ooh. All right. Bogey golf for Lauren Cupp. Again, not what we're accustomed to seeing from her. All right. Birdie for the director. And he is suddenly looking pretty strong here. Nearly 2 shots under par, although Jason Hawkins 5 minutes under time par. You love to see it.
That's an impressive time.
Hole 9, very tight par 5. Gettable if you hit a good tee shot, but you notice that the fairway narrows as you get toward the driver distance. Now, not everybody runs up this hill. Jason does, obviously, but you can tell from how slowly he's going that this is quite a steep climb. His camera operator wisely choosing to get on the back of the cart there. Hawks found the right side of the fairway. Gonna go driver off the deck here. He would like to get this close to the green. Smack! Sounds like he made pretty good contact right there.
I'll say.
Okay. That's Jason there in 2. This is a long eagle putt from off the green. This one breaks hard away from the clubhouse. It's not always easy to tell when you're on the green, but it can run away from you just the way Hawks did there. Right. Now, good effort there for birdie, and it's going to be a tap-in par for the Hawk. Little disappointing considering how close he was in 2. But 2 minutes and 44 seconds is a very fast time to finish that. 23 minutes and change for the entire front 9.
It's on you. It's going forward. The camera's forward.
All right, and I just have to tell you what happened there. Scott Dawley was telling his camera operator that the camera was pointed the wrong way, but Scott was wrong. So now the camera is pointed the wrong way. And so this is the video we're going to see of Scott Dawley for the next little while. Nice shot, says Brent. Thank you, Brent. This is for birdie.
Nice. Attaboy.
All right. Back-to-back birdies for the director to close out the first 9. He gets around in 27 minutes. And thanks to Brent. Really appreciate your services. All right, 5-iron for Wes. What was that, Matt?
Gonna say, seeing it from all angles today.
That's right.
Full motion shot with the mud.
Yeah, boy. That's crazy. You've had to play out of a couple ponds already.
I noticed these guys aren't carrying towels today.
Wes normally carries a towel, although I actually don't see it. Yeah, I think a towel is a key component of a speed golf setup. You never know when you're going to have just a block of mud on the face of your club. You think Wes is going to wipe it on those perfectly blue shorts? I think not.
I'll ride with you to 10.
Good choice.
Nice third shot there from Wes. Gonna have an uphill putt for the birdie. Yeah, we're in the midst of a bunch of brutal transitions. So you have the transition from 8 to 9 with that steep hill. From 9 to 10, you have to climb another steep hill and then go across the parking lot. It might be a half mile between 9 green and 10 tee. Maybe not a whole half mile, but close. You do not love to see that, though. 2 bogeys in a row. I would say avoidable bogeys. Hate to say it. 41 on the front for Wes Cupp. Not his normal golf game. Lauren Cupp on the green, or on the back of the green in 3. Actually, on in 4, had to take a penalty stroke after losing her ball. This is going to be one last bogey
That's 7.
to close out a forgettable 9 for Lauren Cupp. 34 minutes, 45 shots. right, and as we make the turn, Jason Hawkins is exactly where he wants to be, even par, 5.5 minutes under time par. And with that, we move on to hole 10, par 4. Another hill climb required here. You have to go down the valley and then back up the hill. Here's Jason making the transition through the parking lot. I'll bet he knows the best route through the parking lot. It's not obvious as you're making the run exactly how you should do it. But one thing any experienced speed golfer knows: faster to run on pavement than it is to run on grass. All right, Jason takes the tee at the 10th. This is one where a drive that goes too far can hurt you a little bit. So you saw him take a smooth driver there, and this is really position A. Looks like this is going to be a most of a 9-iron for Jason.
Oh, get up. This is it.
Real wet and sloppy, but Jason has a birdie putt. This would send him to 1 under par on the day. Oh my goodness.
Dang it. Would have been nice to make that one, though.
Still 6 minutes under time par. The Hawk is rolling. Oh, we're going to see that one more time. Again, maybe it'll go in this time. Gosh, it looks perfect.
Dang it. Would have been nice to make that one, though.
All right. Back to Brent. Making the trek from hole 9, following Scott Dawley to the 10th tee. Caught a glimpse. Taking a moment to compose himself. You have to do that on hole 10. It's a long run from the 9th green. All right, par for the director. Just a shade under 3 minutes there. Got Wes Cupp. He's hit it to the back of the green with a front pin. This is going to be a touchy one. I think a 2-putt here would have to be considered a success. Oh, Wes will be very disappointed with that.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Oh, he thought he had it too.
Thought that one was in.
Going down the right.
Lorton Cupp. From off the green here.
Back. Passing back.
All right, one more bogey. No birdies on the 10th, much to Jason Hawkins' dismay. And he sits once again 4 shots ahead of Scott Dawley, 10 shots ahead of Wes Cupp. Now we're on to hole 11, one of my favorite holes on the golf course. This is a nice risk-reward par 4. Only $2.99 to the green, especially if you go as the crow flies. But you do flirt with some long grass there on the right side. So the correct line is at the greenside bunker on the left for these guys, if you can hit it as far as they can. So we catch Jason Hawkins trying to signal to his scorekeeper that the scorekeeper is looking in the wrong place. Luckily, Jason has found his ball without much of a problem because it was in the fairway right in front of the green. It's going to be another potential birdie opportunity for the Hawk. All right, a good leave. Basically pin high.
Yanked it, well, yanked it.
Ooh, he pulled it.
Well, it's a tough opportunity lost.
Opportunity lost. Still, when you're having putts inside of 10 feet for birdie, you're generally having tap-in pars at the very worst.
Something's going right.
Yeah, tap-in pars tend to be fast, too. Nice drive for Scott here on the 11th, we assume. Brent would tell us if it weren't. All right, birdie opportunity. Oh, no birdie for Scott. Par instead. All right, back to the tee for Wes's tee shot. All right, Wes has found the rough just to the left side of the green. This is the safe miss. But that does mean he has to hit a high flopper.
I landed up pretty good.
That is an excellent leave from right there. Tough to get the distance right. He's got a chance. Again, just inches from a birdie. Round is not going exactly as well as Wes would like. Here we are, Lorton Cup, off the green on 11. That's for birdie. Runs it a little bit by, but could the bogey streak be coming to an end here?
It does.
Off the schneid.
Got it, and she's off the schneid. All right, pars all around on the scoreable 11th. Jason and Wes had very good chances, and Scott probably did too. Still, you can see who's running away with this one. And I mean running.
Literally running.
If you're in Indiana or Kentucky, and you're in the market for equipment, large or small, go to Wright Implement. You already heard it once, but I'll tell you again. They want to make you a customer for life. They've got all the outdoor brands you're looking for. Deere, Honda, Steel, Anderson, Kuhn, Mean Green, Krone, Echo. Go to wrightimp.com or head on to the socials and follow Wright Imp. And while you're doing that, thank them for sponsoring the Kentucky Speedgolf Open, literally the best speed golf event of the year. When the time comes around in 2023, you should go ahead and sign up to play in the Kentucky Speedgolf Open. You will not regret it. Hole 12, very straight ahead, par 3, 148 yards. Pin is all the way back today, playing more like 160.
It's a big swing.
Yeah, Jason trying to get a 9-iron there. This is a lengthy birdie putt here. You know, speed's been a challenge. I mean, really pretty good.
Not a bad effort.
Not a bad effort. Still quite a bit of work to do. Oh,
that turned right at the end.
Confident stroke. Still a bogey for the Hawk. +1 for the day with 7 minutes under time par. He's heading for the par 5 13th. Brent doesn't mind the tee shot from Scott. And big things on the horizon. All right, we have camera coverage again. All right, the director for birdie, basically the same spot as Hawkins. It's like a good lag, and he's gonna have 2 feet for the par. Confident stroke, nice cleanup. Scott is rolling. 2 under par on his last 8 holes. I would take it.
I would take it.
Big swing from Wes Cupp. It's going to be a short iron there for him. Can he get it closer than 40 feet? Oh, excellent shot there from Wes. We call that 15 feet for the birdie. Oh, he's left it just a little bit short. You don't love to see it. But another par on the card. Scorekeeper running for the relief of the cart. Scott fastest on the draw there on hole 12. And that means he keeps himself within 4 shots of Jason Hawkins. Hole 13 coming up is a par 5. Pretty gettable if you look at the yardage. The problem is what you have to do to get there. You have to hit it over a valley, and then you have to climb down the valley, climb up the valley, and then keep climbing up to the top of the hill. So this is a physically demanding hole after you've done quite a lot of hill climbing over the past 3 holes to get there. Alright, it's a drive from the Hawk. He's found the rough, but I see he has driver out. So this is the benefit of lift clean in place for Jason Hawkins, is he could fluff that up, hit the driver even out of the rough, and that is going to get him, whoa, quite close to the green.
That is a big second shot.
Huge second shot from the Hawk.
Good, sir.
And this is a legit eagle opportunity. Ooh. And I can tell you, again, from personal experience, this is a slippery downhill left to right putt. Strokes
Makes
it
it look
with
easy.
confidence. Reminds me of your putts from yesterday, Matt, coming down the hill. After climbing that hill, look how quickly he transitions to hitting this putt. A bit too hard, but then confidently strokes the comebacker. And a big birdie here for Jason on the 13th.
Now, Adam, how important is breathing in these moments where you're exasperated and still standing over a putt like that?
Breathing is key, and I mean, these guys are all trained to slow themselves down as they get on the putts. Scott Dawley, who we're watching right here, has taught me an extremely valuable lesson about how to approach the green, which is that, in general, you shouldn't be running on the green. Not because you're trying to protect the green surface, but because that is your opportunity for active recovery.
Right.
Beautiful shot of the creek flowing through 13. And Scott following the trail, or the cart path, because again, it's faster to run on pavement than it is on grass. Alright.
Or water.
Or water. Scott has 5-iron from, looks like about 230. That's going to end up short, but it should be an opportunity to get up and down for birdie here.
Good, last climb.
17.
Yeah.
But this is the big one.
Scott is correct that this is the second to last climb on the course, with the last one being the climb from 17 to 18. Off the green, really good effort with the 5-iron to get to there. And there...
That's a pretty great pitch right there.
The wedge to a foot. I think he's going to be able to convert this birdie. This is going to send Scott to 2 under par. Oh, and as a speed golfer, you love it when the pin traps it at the top of the hole. It's just that much faster. All right, let's watch this up and down. Can't get enough of this birdie. Really confident there with the wedge. Alright, here's Wes Cupp. This is a great position to be in off the tee. The safe side is the right side of this hole. But that ball looks like it squirted a little bit on him.
Sure did.
And when a person is climbing the 13th, it's very difficult for them to look like they're having fun. Alright. Wes just up the right side here. Really a fine leave. He's going to be looking to get this up and down for birdie.
That one looked a little short there.
Little chunky. Alright, he's just off the front of the green. This is Jason's eagle putt, effectively. And I don't know about you, Matt, but I would not feel comfortable with the putter with that much fringe in front of me.
That's
Real confident stroke there for the 5, but Wes has to be disappointed. He would like to have given himself a little better chance at a 4. Oh yeah, this is Lorton for birdie.
sticking through it.
Yep.
Reaching for more.
Oh my goodness. That's a heartbreaker from there. That putt dives. It absolutely dives. And to your point, Matt, Lorton looking for signs of life. 2 birdies there on the 13th for Hawkins and Dawley, and they extend their lead over the rest of the field. Analytical IQ. Hey, if you know a healthcare executive who's getting squeezed financially, you know what they need to do, probably. They probably need to work on their Medicare Advantage risk coding. It's worth literal millions of dollars. Most provider organizations are mediocre at risk coding. If that applies to you, if that applies to a healthcare executive you know, head over to analyticaliq.com. Analyticaliq.com, it's in the video description. Hole 14 is a dogleg right par 4. 350 yards, much shorter than that as the crow flies.
Took advantage of this clean place back there. Good drive out of the rough.
Now the appropriate line here is straight over that fairway bunker.
Oh,
Jason
blocked it out a little bit, it looks like.
blocked it to the right. We will see. Sometimes there's more room than you think. And I would say that's a fine leave for the Hawk. He's in the fairway. That's going to be, what, an 80-yard pitch from there, I think. I think he should just take that line every time.
Seems to work.
Up the hill for the birdie here.
That'll.
Oh,
Dang it, bro. There we go. Gotta make those, Will. Gotta make
Real
those.
confident stroke there. The Hawk now even par on his last 8 holes. See that one more time, that comebacker for the par. He's definitely starting this one, what, 2 balls outside on the left side.
There we go.
Dives
Gotta
right
make
in,
those, Will. Gotta make
hits the
those.
flag dead center. You love to see it. All right. The director on the tee at the 14th. You see he's lined up to cut the dog leg significantly. And that was his short cut swing. Looks like he likes it. Right. You see his family all waiting by the green. Would love to see a birdie here.
That's a good shot. All right, make that bird. You are due.
You're due, says the camera operator.
Oh, you're writing down the scores, right?
we have to trust him, don't we?
That's right.
I'll
Oh,
do one more.
just missed it on the right. Tap in par for the
I know it.
director.
Yeah, easily.
Wes Cupp, that one looked like it was on a great line. Wes found the left rough here. Still very gettable from this spot. Although I did not love the contact there.
Get in.
Oh, almost makes the birdie there. Still tap in par for Wes Cupp. He's rolling a little bit late in the round. Let's see, yeah, Lauren Cupp for her birdie here. Giving it a chance. Oh no!
Maybe tomorrow.
Couple of pars in a row for Lauren. Still not what she was looking for. 2 legitimate birdie opportunities in a row is pointing in the right direction, but probably too little too late for her in this first round. All right, and Jason and Scott. Jason leads by 5 minutes, a little over 5 minutes. Been about the same for the last few holes. Scott seems to be holding steady here. Hole 15, short par 4. A little bit of a wiggle from right to left. Now, Matt, when you play, do you pull the pin when you putt?
Not since the pandemic. Got used to the COVID rules and have sort of adjusted since.
It's so funny, you know, we learned pretty early on in the pandemic that particular virus mostly only travels through aerosols.
Sure.
But it's still, it significantly changed the culture around the pin. Oh,
Wow.
Jason, if he had dropped that bomb for birdie, I mean, that would have been huge for the program.
Dang it. came closer
Just
to
a little rushed on that one.
I agree.
Bogey.
That's one that he would love to have back. All right, the director on hole 15. After Jason makes a costly bogey, director has a good chance to get one back here.
Hey there.
Sit. It'll sit.
Right. Scott, right side of the fairway. This is actually the best angle to attack the hole from, even though it does mean you have to run around the pond a little
Stayed
bit.
in there.
And where you want to leave this is a pitched green. You want to leave it below the hole, which he's done. Still a long putt here, probably 40 feet for the birdie.
Go in. Go in. Go in.
Wow. Oh my goodness. They are scaring it today.
I thought I was going in.
Wes with his drive on the par 415. They actually moved the blue tees back this year to make sure that the course was playing at 6,000 yards. And that was a big help, especially to these golfers who like to hit driver, because one tee box up, it feels a little more dangerous. Like a good drive could just barely sneak into that pond, but from the back tee box, you see it sets up perfectly. And Wes is going to have a short iron in here. This is patented cup punch.
I think it's right dead middle. Yeah, nice shot.
All right, this is one of the best birdie looks he's seen all day. Down the hill, though. Oh, well, that's a really good lag from there, frankly.
Hey, it's a good par.
5 pars in a row for Wes. Still not the round he would like to have, but 5 pars in a row is good momentum. Here's Lauren from off the green.
Hard, Lauren.
Boy, for a tough pitched green, these golfers have all gotten it very close to the hole on their birdie putts. Unfortunate bogey there for Lauren. And we are on to the par 5 16th. Am I about to read a live read? I'll bet I am. 2 pars, 2 bogeys for our featured speed golfers. And Jason Hawkins, after a bogey there, only 4.5 shots up on Scott Dawley. You love speed golf? You probably do because you're watching this broadcast. And if you love speed golf, why don't you take some time out of your November? What's it like in November? Wait, don't answer that, Matt. You live in Arizona where it's nice in November. If you're looking for something to do in November, you should think about going to St. Augustine, Florida, November 13 through 17 for ISGA Worlds Week. Got the Speed Golf World Championships, the Speed Golf Team World Cup. And if you want the details, the hotel deals, you head over to playspeedgolf.com. That's playspeedgolf.com, and I will see you in Florida. Hole 16, par 5. Again, reachable, but this pond, you'll notice, is a little closer to the green than the pond on hole 7. So you have to hit 2 very good shots to reach this one. Jason takes a mighty rip with the driver. That one looks like it was going just up the right side. I can tell you that there's less room on that right side than you might think looking at it from the tee.
Driver off the deck, play aggressive, go for it.
Jason considering his options, and as it turns out, he only has one option. Advance the ball. All right, Matt, for you, what's the maximum carry distance you would be comfortable with taking over water? For me, it's like 190. I could try a 190 over water.
I think that's about right.
I would not be looking to carry it 205. All right, Jason's birdie putt down the hill there. And this comebacker is going to be for the par. A little longer than he would like. Oh, rams it in.
That's a good comeback.
That was a good comeback. Jason, 1 over par heading into the last 2 holes. Yeah, we're going to see that one more time. Smack. And the Hawk is fired up after that one. Got a shot of Will Taylor, who really put his body on the line to follow Jason Hawkins around that golf course. Director on the tee.
Oh, that was like a
good
great
shot.
swing.
You're gonna like that.
Oh yeah, full swing from the director here. He
You're gonna
knows
like that a lot.
that 10 extra yards can be the difference on this hole. Now he's got what, 210 here. He could go for it. Looks like he did take out the 5-iron.
Oh, that's good. That's gonna be good. It'll be short. Yeah, good shot.
Right. Scott running by the picturesque, tranquil pond here on 16 at GlenOaks. Really, really bold shot. I mean, you know, Scott's a much better golfer than I am. Look at this. He got it pin high with the 5-iron. This is an eagle putt from off the green. Scott already 2 under par.
He really does have a fantastic swing.
Fantastic swing and fantastic touch with the putter. That was from off the green, 40
One-handed,
feet.
yes.
One-handed.
Bird.
You know, Tiger loves that drill using the right hand. Warm up.
Scott putts one-handed even when he's playing slow golf.
No kidding.
There's Wes Cupp, driver off the tee.
Man, you're making it easy on us.
That is what Wes Cupp does when you're his scorekeeper or his camera operator. He keeps the ball in play. Easy to find. And he puts his bag down really close to the ball. Alright, that looks like a 9-iron to me. Nice easy swing. And Wes is going to have, looks like, yeah, 70 yards in here to this front pin. Big old beaver tail divot, the sign of a good wedge shot. And that is
Great wedge
yet
shot.
another birdie opportunity for Wes Cupp, 2018 U.S. champion. Oh my goodness. How, he asks.
Go in. Where's
Oh.
that one?
Careless there.
Agreed.
I'm okay in that. 6, I guess.
6, I guess.
You couldn't just go in for me one time. Okay.
Straight toward the cart.
Thank you.
All right, a bogey and 2 pars and a birdie. Scott Dawley now 3 under par and within shouting distance of Jason Hawkins. It's a 2-day tournament. This thing is far from over. And hole 17 presents an interesting tactical dilemma here, Matt, because you can take driver off the tee and be about 100 yards out, but then that leaves you either going through the creek or backtracking to take the bridge. The other option is what Jason Hawkins is doing here. He takes 5-iron off the tee, leaves himself more like 150, but he doesn't have to backtrack to take the bridge. And actually, I learned a really valuable lesson from watching Jason's game tape on this tournament, which is that Jason, I don't even know if he would tell you that this is part of his strategy, but he actively seeks to minimize his like how far down he goes, or like how far down he goes in a downhill. Like if he can run a longer distance to run a shallower downhill, a lot of times he'll do it. All right, this is for par. Ooh, this green slopes a lot more than it looks like on the video. Bogey for the Hawk, gives one back there. And could this be an opportunity for Scott Dawley to make up a stroke or more? See a great shot of hole 17 there. You see how you have to go down the hill and then back up. Then you'll you climb the hill off 17 green up to the 18 tee. So final descent and ascent coming up here. Scott also with 5-iron off the tee.
That's
One
right.
hand follow
Just fine.
through.
Both of them had that one
Yeah.
hand follow through. Yeah.
Nobody not gonna hurt you.
Didn't quite get the roll on this one that Jason did, and that's 165, 170 from there. It's a long way in.
Looked a little thin coming off there with that downhill lie.
Yeah, just short.
I agree.
You're in the short grass.
Right.
You got it, bud.
Great shot of Scott crossing a swollen creek. That creek
I know
looks
it, it's
wet
slick.
when you, the creek looks deep after a rainstorm like we had. All right, Scott on the front edge. Good position to get up and down for par here. Well, he got all of that one.
Bite.
That is just a little bit longer than you'd like to see. Right. What are we calling this? 20 feet for par? This is going down the hill. It's going to be hard left to right. Oh, and left that one short. Oh, and I don't like this leave, Matt.
Not a gimme by any means.
Oh my goodness. Missed the bogey. Taps it in for double. And a stroke
Yeah.
lost to Jason Hawkins.
It is a tough hole. Toughest on the course.
I would argue the worst possible time.
An ugly blemish. And
On an otherwise beautiful round. Wes Cupp, 5-iron off the tee here on 17. Nobody wants to go through the creek. And who can blame them, I suppose? Wes looks like had the best tee shot of anybody. Will we see a par here on the 17th? The members all say that 17 is the hardest hole. I personally say it's number 3, the long par 3. Oh, and Wes is going to take a more efficient route here. See, Jason would never do this. Jason would take the path because A, the path is faster. And oh, and you see Wes having to take some careful steps there. A, the path is faster, and B, requires less climbing because it never goes down as deep. Alright. Patented Wes Cupp bump and run.
oh,
Really nice
Ooh, that's
touch
good.
there. This is a good par opportunity. Yes! Love to
Confidence.
see it. Really pretty respectable back nine here for Wes Cupp. Looking to see him finish. Lauren Cupp, 12 over par going into hole 17. She is close to the hole here. And is this a birdie putt? Only one way to find out. She can't help but laugh. It has been that kind of day.
Wow.
All right, tap in par for Lauren Cupp. Still disappointing. That's two birdie opportunities in a row. She's come close. Bogey for Jason Hawkins. Double bogey for Scott Dawley. Pars for the Cupps as we head into this final hole with Jason Hawkins leading Scott Dawley by a little over 5 shots. Hole 18 is a par 3 over water. I have a vivid memory on this hole, Matt. The first speed golf I ever played in was on this golf course. I took 9-iron off this tee, hit it a little chunky, and in front of everybody, you can see the pavilion there with all the volunteers, and of course, when you're not Jason Hawkins, there are a bunch of speed golfers waiting around. In front of everybody, my ball goes click off the rocks, splash in the water.
oh, devastating.
A chip and 2 putts, and I'm in for double bogey. So that's my memory from this hole.
Great finish, Adam.
Thank you. All right, Jason rarely looks like he's working hard, but when he's running to the final hole, you can see that he is pushing it here. Long putt up the hill for his birdie. That's
Gave it a chance.
give it a chance. It's tough to get that one much closer. And this is what, 5 feet for par? Just a little outside. Tap in for bogey. That's going to be a 75 for the Hawk.
Dude,
Let's hear what he has to
Come on.
say.
Hey,
man, hit the ball pretty good. Too many 3 putts? It's okay though, we'll take 3 over. 3 over, I think it was just under 48 minutes. So,
Well done.
yeah, pretty clean playing out there. Just the certainly the lift clean in place helped on a few shots, but all in all, pleased with round 1. Just under 48 minutes should be, and 3 over par 75. So we'll take that. I like where we sit after round 1. So appreciate you cruising around with me.
Absolutely.
You did awesome.
75 and 47.57 for the Hawk. Very, very strong start to this tournament. All right, Scott Dawley, 1 under par after that unfortunate double bogey on the 17th. Scott, let's be honest, not looking for birdie here. Would love to have a nice, clean 3 to close this one out.
Hey,
I think he likes it. Little misstep there. Ooh, ooh!
All right.
You do not love to see that. A yard
Very slick.
sale of golf clubs,
the putter's right here.
and that could not
You
feel
okay?
good. He went down right on the pavement, Matt.
Oh. Not easy to get up and run after that.
No, sir.
Come on, brother.
He's on the green. He got just the steak from the silo.
What do you
in
need all?
hand.
We're gonna make par here, brother. Let's do it.
You can hear the drone in the background.
Oh, nice putt.
Oh, Scott pumped up after that huge par putt.
There you go, brother.
Oh, mobbed by his family. That has got to feel so good.
Awesome round.
Brent, yeah, we recognize you. Oh, nice par to finish for Scott
Stop
Dawley.
recording now, huh?
56 minutes and 47 seconds. Oh, yeah, we got to see this one more time. Oh, my gosh.
Hey,
Good swing. It is slippery out there, and you see him take what looks like a little misstep, and then, just slips out from right to left.
very slick.
I'm amazed at how fast he got his clubs together after that.
You okay?
And Scott, of all people, knows that you are not allowed to leave equipment on the course, because that could be a huge advantage for a speed golfer. If you know you don't need your driver for the last 2 holes, you just leave it behind, right? So yeah, he of all people would be careful to pick up all his equipment. Oh, you love to see that finish. Scott,
There you go,
he
brother.
plays with a level of intensity that no other speed golfer in the top echelon plays with. And when he's on, he is on, and he is not afraid to show you his emotions. All right, 1 under par, 71 in 56 minutes and change. Wes Cupp, 7 over par. Again, not the kind of golf that he is accustomed to playing. Sometimes
Looks looking right.
tough in these wet conditions. Let's see. All right, Wes had looks like he hit it just the right distance. To your point, Matt, a little to the right, and now bumping up against that collar. Never a fun place to play from.
Give it a good pace.
Get in.
Oh my goodness. Excellent putt there. Easy 3 from Wes Cupp, and that's a great way to finish. 55 minutes and 25
Great round,
seconds. It's a great time around here, especially if you're going to be shooting 79. Recall, he got around in about 52 minutes in 2021, but I think that was shooting 74.
Really nice
Get in.
putt here.
Really, really nice putt.
Good par.
Right.
Good par. Sure. There you go out there, brother.
Great round, Wes. That's awesome.
Right. And here's your final featured speed golfer. Going to close out round 1 for us here at GlenOaks Country Club. It's Lorton Cupp.
This is 18.
looking to finish strong after what's been a disappointing day for her.
Got my head too on
Right, Lauren Cupp with a similar lag putt to what Scott Dawley had here.
Head down. Your students would be so proud, Lauren.
Go! Come on, go in one time!
Oh my gosh.
That was amazing.
It's a nice finish. A 39 on the backside. Again, not the round she was looking for. An hour and 8 minutes. Tough. Not as fast as she's looking for, but that was almost an epic birdie to finish this round off. Let's see it one more time.
Head down. Your students would be so proud.
Students would be so proud.
Go in one time! Oh, you dog! Oh my god!
Look how much energy Jason Hawkins has after playing a 48-minute round of speed golf on a 5.5-mile course with 8 significant hill climbs. All right, pars for almost everyone except the Hawk. Hawk gets in at 1:22, faster than everyone despite making bogey, and Jason Hawkins on top of the leaderboard through your first 18 holes. Matt, thank you so much for joining me. That is going to do it for round 1 here at the Kentucky Speedgolf Open. Yeah, Matt, thanks for joining me.
It's been a pleasure, Adam.
Jason Hawkins in command, but Scott Dawley is playing great golf, definitely within striking distance. He brought his fan club, which I would think has to help. Please take 1.5 seconds to hit the like button on this video. Don't hit it too hard. Just feather the like button. While you're at it, you can also subscribe to Speedgolf Baby. Smash the subscribe button like the driver on a par 4 with plenty of room to the right. Thanks to our sponsors, Analytical IQ, Wright Implement, the International Speed Golf Alliance. See you at Worlds Week in Florida in November. And thank you to future sponsor, Q Golf Club. And of course, stay tuned for the thrilling conclusion of the Kentucky Speedgolf Open at GlenOaks. Can anyone catch the hometown hero Hawk? There's only one way to find out. Okay, there's another way to find out. You could look it up, but don't do that. Just watch the round 2 broadcast when it comes out. You and I both know the scoreboard does not tell the entire story. Speedgolf Baby, let's go.
Speedgolf Baby, let's go.
Speedgolf Baby exists to promote health, fitness, and fun through the game of speed golf. If you like what we're doing, please engage with this video to tell the algorithm that you want to see more speed golf.